Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and PSG are back to their winning ways after two game days that ended in draws. They have finally won a game, and they have won a game in a very in an important fixture and in an amazing way. They have won a 3-1 against Lyon. So let's go ahead and talk about it. I mean, it was a very important game for a PSG, not just because they were they had drawn the last two games, but because they were playing against Lyon, such a big game in terms of French football and what it means. It was such a big game. Two giants of the of French football going at it. So it was always going to be an important fixture, and add to the fact that both their basically title rivals in Monaco and Marseille had dropped points. So it was a perfect opportunity for PSG to again extend their lead. Like it is so weird what is happening all over Europe, not just in Liga, but in apart from Syria. I'm not going to include Syria, but Bundesliga, La Liga, Premier League, that the team at the top, they are dropping the points, and they're letting the teams behind them give a chance. But the teams behind them are like, no, we don't want to take it. You go ahead and you want. It's like a you first situation at the moment, and it is happening in the in Liga as well. PSG dropped points of 2 week days in a row. The big great a big chance for Marseille and Monaco to catch up, but they go ahead and they drop the points as well, and they throw the gauntlet back at PSG. And today PSG responded by winning the games, and now they are 7 points ahead from Marseille and Monaco. In terms of the game, I mean, PSG were really good. It looked like the all PSG, which we have not seen in the last couple of match days, if I'm being very honest with you. They took the game to Lyon early on. They were really good. They were at the home side as well. They go ahead and they started creating. I mean, they had their first goal quite early on. Ousmane Dembele gets the first goal, and the chances that they created, the pressure that they put on Lyon under they got the result out of it. And after the first goal, PSG are like was the one when they attack first and they get the result, they don't stop. They keep on attacking you until they don't. They make sure that their opponent is firmly finished. They are not gonna attack one time and then let you live. They are gonna make sure that you are dead and buried, and that's what they did. They go ahead and they Lyon give a stupid penalty. Vitinha steps up, and it was such a calm penalty from him. Like there was no pressure from him. The keeper goes the right way, and he easily slots it in on the other side. It becomes a 2-0. And after that second goal, I think Lyon really did not come into the game late up until like 25 minutes had gone, and PSG were easily dominating the game. They were bossing the game as well. But Lyon, after 25 minutes, slowly starting to get in the ball. They got the ball. They started having possession of the ball, but because before that it was all PSG. They started getting the ball, they started creating some moves, and you could start to see the match start to generally step up. The game is started getting interesting, and finally Lyon get the chance, and they Mekotadze scores that goal. And then the incident between him and Donnarumma, which I think that Donnarumma, to be very honest with you, Donnarumma was lucky not to get a red card in that situation, because Mekotadze really didn't do anything. He scores that goal, he chips him, and he goes and he's mocking him. Of course he's going to do that. He's just chipped you and he's made you look like a fool. And then Donnarumma goes there, he pushes him, tries to grab him, puts his head on him as well. So as I said, he was really lucky that the ref did not send him over, because I really thought that he was gonna get the red card there, but he stays safe. We go into the second half, and second half was not that entertaining as compared to the first half. It was a lot more, what's the word I want to use, it was a lot more balanced, but it was a lot more competitive, but where both teams really basically cancelled each other out, and we really did not get to see that many chances being created in the second half as compared to the first half, where PSG basically dominated the game. Lyon tried to get back into the game, tried to get that equalizer, but it was just not to be at their night. And in the end, PSG, they get their they get their third goal, and I think the keeper is to be blamed. I have questions regarding the keeper. The Barcola is the one that takes the shots, and the ball he makes a save, but he could have in a way, the way he basically puts the ball in the feet of Ramos, and he puts in the back of the net. I personally think that he could have parry the ball away from Ramos as well. But unfortunately for him, he was not able to do that, and it becomes very easy for Ramos, and the game it is 3-1, and that was done and dusted. You really, there was no chance that Lyon were gonna come back after that. At 2-1, it was really hard for them. At 3-1, it was impossible in my opinion, and that's what happened. The game ends at 3-1. PSG win finally after 2 weeks, 3 weeks in the league. It is the first win enough, almost like, as I said, the last two games have been draw, and they've not done good in the Champions League as well. So it was an important win for them. They needed something. Their fans needed something to cheer about, and they've gotten that. They are at the top of the table again. They have remained there. Nobody has been able to dethrone them till now. But the league is the lead that PSG have had keeps on either increasing or decreasing. And it was down to 4 points last weekend, but now it has again increased to 7 points. So the PSG fans would be really happy about that. Lyon, on the other hand, like they have dropped down to fifth. They are fighting for the Champions League places, and with the way that the games were going, and with Lyon dropping PSG dropping the points last weekend, Lyon would have thought that maybe we are in in with a shot at the title. Maybe if Lyon had defeated PSG, then the scene would have been different, but unfortunately for them it did not happen, and they have dropped down to fifth in the table. I think for Lyon the best thing would be to just concentrate on getting the top four and somehow get back into the Champions League, because I think that is their main aim. So for that to happen, I think they are going to do it, but it is still tough. There are so many teams fighting for that for Champions League place. Today Lyon were not really up for it against PSG. If I'm being very honest with you, I think PSG had a very commanding performance. Very it was not it was dominating, but then they basically let go of the control. They just wanted to figure it out. They really did not want to score that much in that second half. It felt like they just wanted to play the game out, see the game out, because as I said, they had not won for the last 2 weeks, so they wanted to make sure that they get the 3 points. And the way that they played in that second half, it showed that I think it was a message from Luis Enrique, like, just don't try to overdo things, just make sure that we don't concede and we get the 3 points, and we get out of this rut that we have been in for the last 2-3 weeks, and they were able to do that. So I think in the end, PSG and where the players, the fans, the manager, everybody would be happy, and they got to increase the lead. I mean, both their title rivals dropped the points as well. So in the end, I think it was a good night for PSG. That's it from me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, what you guys think of the title race in Liga. It is like between three teams at the moment: Monaco, Marseille, and PSG. Who do you think is going to win? Do you think PSG are going to retain the league, or do you think they are not? They are going to drop the title this year. Basically, League One has, they are going to the winter break. This was their last game for every. But apart from PSG and Monaco, they have one game. They are going to play on Wednesday. But apart from them, everybody has gone on the winter break. We are not going to have a League One for a couple of weeks. So it was an important and interesting weekend. So that is why I think Marseille dropping the points and Monaco dropping the points was not really helpful for them. It was not really good for them. But they have Monaco have a big chance, to end the break season on a high, get the win against PSG and get back into the title picture. Will they be able to do it? That is a big question. So we'll see on Wednesday. It's PSG versus Monaco, the last game before the winter break, and we're going to be watching that, and we're going to be talking about that. That's it from me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, what you guys thought of PSG's performance as well in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 400 subscribers before the end of this year, so please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.